guy has those advantages in boxing skill and speed, and they don't take risks, they are almost impossible to beat. You do not hold, and you are throwing punches. Boxing is hit and don't get hit. Shakur is the best at that. When a great pure boxer is putting on a performance, some people will complain, oh, it's boring because there's no drama. Right. But you have to, I at least, appreciate the fact that he's operating on such a high level that there is no drama. He is in total control. And I just, when you see something like that, I said, you hang it in the Louvre. It's a masterpiece.
Yes. And I said, with that style he fought, it doesn't matter who he fight, he would give.
Max Kellerman breaks down a potential Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson showdown as a high-level chess match, not a slugfest. He highlights Haney's discipline, jab control, and ring generalship, but points to Shakur's elite defense, timing, and counterpunch accuracy as major factors.
Way Shakur fought. I know you guys think I get on Devin Haney.
No,
and I like Devin Haney.
But
here's the difference. Devin Haney boxed beautifully against Norman early and then stopped boxing. He started sitting on a lead, which is running and holding. That's not boxing. Shakur boxed every second of that fight. Shakur, like, I can't even think of the time where Shakur grabbed Teo and held him. Not one time. Like, maybe it happened.
He actually was being physical inside. Teo was initiated.
Shakur, here's boxing. Boxing is standing and punching range, right? You move your leg, you use your legs when you got to get out of range. You do not hold, and you are throwing punches. Boxing is hit and don't get hit. Shakur is the best at that.
So 2 points I want to make real quick. One is, yes, you're right, Max. Different than Devin Haney. Shakur, what I would say, he only did that once. It was like maybe the end of round 9. He did it for like 20 seconds. He didn't do it again.
He did. I remember.
It was like a weird.
Kellerman says Shakur Stevenson has already built a resume strong enough to carry the sport world titles, technical mastery, and defensive brilliance. He believes Shakur appeals to both hardcore fans and casual viewers.
Not the same as pound for pound. Pound for pound is what you truly believe in a given moment, right? So, yes, you should have some evidence. It can't just be a hunch.
Right.
But once you have the evidence you think you need, like, for example, that fight,
come on, man.
It is legitimate for someone to say that they believe that Shakur is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. When I listen to what you say, Shady, what I'm hearing is, look, underneath, I really think Shakur is #1, but because I gotta give credit to Usyk for what he's doing in a bigger division, and you know what? I kind of agree with that. Where are you guys with this?
I don't agree with that at all. I think Shakur has to do that 2 more times or 3 more times to be considered the face of boxing. I think like he had a great performance.
Different conversation, face of boxing and #1 pound for pound.
I'm only going off of where I know Shady is head. I'm kind of punching where I know he's going to be because he.
Shakur expresses full confidence in his talent, stating he doesn't believe anyone can beat him. Still, he welcomes any challenger willing to test themselves.
This was a Floyd Mayweather-esque performance. What do you take when you hear those comparisons?
It's good to hear. It's good to hear because a lot of people don't realize how great I am. I've been told them this. It's like you got to keep saying it over and over, and it's like, as I'm saying, it's like I'm wasting my breath because it's like people like, no, you know, oh, fight this guy. Oh, you won't do this to Teofimo Lopez. You won't da-da-da-da. It's a video of like me and when me and Cameron was going back and forth, he said something like, oh, take yourself to 140 and fight Teofimo Lopez so he can knock your head off. And now it's like, I did it, and like I said, now people get...
As a southpaw with elite reflexes and timing, Stevenson would rely on angles, counters, and distance control, constantly forcing Haney to reset and rethink his approach.
Yeah, rehydration.
10 pounds.
10-pound rehydration. Like the IBF rule, basically.
You gotta understand, that means on fight night, when we get in the ring, they're gonna be 157, maybe 158.
Max.
No bigger than 160 that night.
Right.
I'm cool with that.
So if we could get it like, all right, like the IBF rule, 10-pound rehydration.
Yes, but think about it. If there's no rehydration clause, these guys gonna get up to 170 pounds.
Yeah, 175.
I'm in the 140s on fight night.
Yeah.
So if I'm 140, they want to
Haney, a natural orthodox boxer, would look to command the center of the ring behind his sharp jab, disciplined footwork, and strategic clinching to dictate the pace.
Devin was 3-weight world champion. Devin was undisputed, but now Shakur is a 2-time lineal champion. You know, so he's a 2-time Ring Magazine winner. two-time unified champion. If you want to add the ring for us with the WBO, he was unified at 130. So he's a two-time unified champion, two-time lineal champion. Beat a guy like Teofimo Lopez, who rises to the occasion. Had a close fight with George Kambosos. You can make a claim that he was fighting out of frustration or out of emotion, and that was it. He was in his prime too, Josh Taylor seemed to be drained at 140. Not taking away from Devin, but he was already moving up to 47, they were saying.
Stevenson's dominant win over Teofimo Lopez added more than a belt to his collection. Claiming the WBO and Ring Magazine junior welterweight titles, he controlled the fight from start to finish and solidified his place among the sports elite.
He looked so smooth, calm, and relaxed, man. That was beautiful. That was the one boxing lesson that you future guys, young guys and the amateurs just turning pro, watch that, man. That was beautiful. You heard his father say in the corner, what happened to your fast hands that didn't work?
So overall, just given the styles in boxing so well, was there any way that Teo could have put on a better performance, a better plan, and gotten a better result?
No, I don't think whatever he would have brought to the table would have worked, man. Shakur just got a great boxing mind. That's just it. He's got a great boxing mind. And once he put his mind to it, he's going to get the job done.
Fight statistics further showcase Stevenson's dominance as he outlanded Lopez in total punches, jabs, and power shots throughout the bout.
Go to the boxing gym.
So basically 11 rounds to 1. What did you think about the outcome and the fact that he was able to win so dominantly?
One, that was New York. The true Bruce Harrington, he's world champion now. I'm so proud of him. Been watching him fight the undercard and all this stuff forever. And the world champion tonight, I was bawling, I was crying, yo. So shout to him. He shine every time he come out to see his story, see how much he done overcame everything. Now he get his round knockout, looking good against Jermaine Ortiz. Wonderful. Now we got the main event with Shakur, and I knew that was gonna happen. Everybody be talking all that rah to me. I know boxing, and like I told y'all, we was gonna see a little bit of athleticism, but we was gonna see Shakur using his jab, going to the body, and we saw blood today. Shakur did great today. Only thing I can ask for is stop.
Best moments of my life.
Floyd Mayweather recalled a past sparring session between Haney and Stevenson, calling it highly competitive. He praised the pace, sharp technique, and focus both fighters displayed.
Shakur and Devin possess equal skill levels, exchanging powerful blows and matching each other shot for shot.
Floyd Mayweather recalled a past sparring session between Haney and Stevenson, calling it highly competitive. He praised the pace, sharp technique, and focus both fighters displayed.
I'm like, nah, he just keeps saying my name to the public. This is the fight that people want to see. My fan base, they want to see this fight. I put the fight together. 2 days before the fight, now he's sick. He poisoned, somebody massaged him and did something to him. I don't know, all this shit that he kept talking about, but I'm just showing y'all what type of person I am. I be bugging, but I know my wrongs. I understand. That's why now I gotta understand it's a business.
That sparring session revealed how evenly matched their skills are. Both fighters exchanged clean shots and matched each other blow for blow.
What's the problem? Because other niggas don't pop it? You know what I'm saying? You pop it 1,000 times. Nigga, you was talking about that sparring shit. Nigga, you beat niggas up in sparring. I didn't watch you beat niggas up. And when my son got down on you, you dig what I'm saying? You act like, you tell us,
Bill,
no, you tell us, no, you
Bill,
tell us.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated.
Shakur insists he is ready to face any top opponent. He rejects claims that he avoids tough fights and says a true champion must seek the best. He views every major matchup as an opportunity to prove his skill, strengthen his legacy, and show fans he's not protecting his record. His confidence comes from preparation, skill, and past performances against elite competition.
My resume. Who's fought the tougher opposition, me or him? The 25% would have been, bigger than all his fights put together he made.
All put together?
Put together.
Were you shocked that he said no?
Yeah, ego, made him say no. His ego and the people around him. Kambosos offered me the 22% and the 2 fights to go to Australia and to go sign with a different promoter and to, get the vaccine and go do this and do that. Now that I'm the champion and I'm giving somebody the offer to make more money than they ever made in their life, put together in all their fights, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. See, when I fought Kambosos, it wasn't for all the money. I was fighting for the same money that I was already making. I know that I could beat him. I know that once I win, I'm gonna be able to call the shots and make all the money myself. So now it's that time.
Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather pushed back against the idea that Devin's sparring success proves his greatness. He argued that gym work doesn't define a champion, real tests happen under the bright lights. The debate grew personal as both sides traded sharp remarks about careers and reputations.
Come out to my fight and watch my.
The thing with that is it's an amazing fight because both guys are very quick, very intuitive, and very fast and sharp. I do lean with. I'm not even gonna pick a winner on that because this is my first time playing it in my head, and I just see it. It's just so back and forth, and it's that fast chess that we always talk about, and it's that fast chess, which it's gonna be slick.
What wins a fast chess match? What makes a difference?
Who's fastest? Yeah. Honestly, it's who's fastest, and it's also not just who's fastest with the hands, but also mentally to make that setup in that second move.
Devin Haney continues to argue that Shakur made a costly mistake turning down their proposed fight over first splits. Haney claims he offered a 25% share that still would have paid Shakur more than all his previous fights combined. Devin believes the opportunity would have boosted Shakur's profile and created a massive, legacy-defining event. According to Haney, declining the deal delayed one of boxing's most anticipated matchups.
No matter who's able to set up and capitalize the fastest. That's a fantastic fight.
You think we see it?
Love to see it.
Yeah, but do you think? I think so. I think we get it at maybe 140.
I'm not rushing that fight. No, I don't think we get it at 140. I think if we get it at 135. Yeah, I don't think Shakur. Maybe Shakur's got, I don't know, maybe a couple fights, if not less than that, at 130. And then I think a blessing for us will be Shakur going after fighters, not going after belts, not going after a championship title, but going after belts, or going after fighters. If he decides to go after fighters because it's getting him everything that he really did.
Sean Porter sees Haney versus Stevenson as one of the most evenly matched fights in boxing. Both possess elite speed, precision, and ring IQ, making it nearly impossible to choose a clear favorite. Porter describes the potential bout as a fast, tactical chess match where timing and positioning matter more than raw power.
What did you think of Shakur's performance?
He did what he had to do, man. There's always room for improvement. I think he had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man. You also got to trust what he's seeing in there. We're on the outside, but I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better,
What did you see from the outside that he made?
I mean, I'm just saying, I think it was a lot of body work and stuff like that he could have touched on, but again, he's in there, so he's seeing stuff, he's feeling the punches, we not, so you got to trust what he's seeing.
Teofimo just couldn't get going.
He put on he tried to get going, he just wasn't allowed to. So it's just the distance and range that Shakur has just perfected throughout the years, and then making him pay when he does that discourages him to not want to punch anymore. And I think he was out of answers in the first round. Honestly, I think he didn't really have any answers. When Teo starts doing little certain things with his hands and starts playing the clown game, he got to answer. He's down to just one shot. So Shakur just stayed focused, stayed locked in, and
Porter adds that both fighters create openings through feints, footwork, and angles, causing momentum to swing back and forth. Fans would witness constant adjustments and high-level mind games from start to finish, a tense, technical battle from the opening bell.
very competent. Very competent.
That's Usyk's resume.
What?
He said Usyk, great fighter.
Right. So that was competitive fights, right? He won. It was competitive fights. When you watch Shakur with T.O., it was a shutout. It was a shutout.
It was two different
There was nothing competitive about that.
Wait, I want Mike. Get in here because I have something to say about this fight.
Yeah, look, I was about to actually agree with Shady for
You
once.
should.
I don't think it's crazy to have Shakur #2. He looked that good. And I want to say, right, I've been critical of Shakur in the past because I don't like when fighters are not engaging. Look, Max, you and I both love that classical boxing style. And what he did on Saturday is the style I love. He was not running. He was standing his ground. He was boxing, moving, using his jab. Beautiful check hook off the jab. That's the kind of fighting I like to see and the kind of boxing I like. We're not going to get crazy on Usyk, though. Usyk was a man at 200 that beat up 270 pounds.
He's not getting crazy. He's giving what he's saying is whatever what he's saying, and I agree with Shady here, is his suspicion is Shakur's actually #1, but he won't give it to him over Usyk because of
Who wins, Haney with his jab and ring control, or Shakur with his defense and counter punching? Drop your predictions and explain your reasoning in the comments. Like it, comment it, subscribe to Fight Vault Boxing Glove.